Hello everyone, welcome to our today's session. Today we are going to study the fifth lesson, that is precipitation. In this lesson we are going to study the in some areas there is rainfall, some places there is snowfall, hailfall, how it happens, how it occurs, that we reasons we are going to understand. So first, here some pictures are given. We have to see the pictures and we have to tell the information. So first picture, in this first picture information, so we can see the green leaves. On that green leaves some water droplets are there. What is the water droplet called? It is called dew. So these water droplets, how it forms and from where these water droplets came, that we have to see. See students, in the air there is some amount of moisture, and when that air it is reaching to the high altitude, and means when it is when the temperature is less, that time these water means this air means that water which is available in the form of moisture in the air, that release, and due to that when the temperature is less, that time on the trees, means early in the morning we can see the temperature is very less, and when such type of air it is or moisture loaded that is coming in the contact of the cool or cool air, that time such type of dews that form and fall on the leaves. Next is given the snowfall. Here is the picture is of the trees covered with the full snow. It is called frost. So see, these water droplets are in the form of water, and when the temperature is very less, means when that water is freezing, such type of snowfall means frost we can see. And here is given, it is the this is the dew, frost, and this is fog. So fog, what is that fog? Fog means what? Very minor water droplets that we cannot see with our eyes, but we can experience. So in the especially in the winter season, like that atmosphere, early in the morning fog we can see. Fog means what? In the air that moisture is available. So this is also the picture of the fog, and it is the picture of hailfall. Now we will study the geographical explanation. 70.8% part of Earth's surface is full of water. The distribution of this water is very uneven. At some places, the water storage is limited while it is ample at other places. So here it is said that 70.8 part of the total Earth's surface, it is cover of water, full of water. So but that water is not distributed equally at the every part or every place of on the earth surface. It is the distribution is uneven, means what? Some places we can find ample storage of water, and other some places there is very limited storage of water. We experience the different forms of condensation as shown in the picture above, and in the figure 5.1, these form of condensation occur due to water vapor in the atmosphere. So we can see figure 5.1, we are having here fog and hail fall, frost, so that pictures it is because of the condensation process. So see, as the atmospheric condition change, we see change in the form of condensation. As atmosphere change, we can see the change in the condensation process also. On winter morning, we find dew. In areas located at the high altitude, snowfall occurs. While it rains in other places, some places experience dense fog, while some experience hailstone suddenly and face crop destruction. So here is said that when atmosphere change, that time we find the change in the condensation process also. In the in the winter morning we can find dew. We have seen in the picture on the green leaves water droplets, that is dew. And there are some places, means on the high altitude, like we are having Himalaya, Jammu Kashmir, Leh, Ladakh, these regions high altitude. So that places many means not only such examples which I have told, but there are number of places which is where they are located at the high altitude, that places we find snowfall. And it rains, we can find the rainfall in some places. Nowadays we are having rainfall, returning monsoon, and some places experiencing fog. So and we suddenly hailstones, and due to that crops destruction, that also we have experienced. Now precipitation, what is the precipitation, we will see. Water falls in the solid or liquid state form the clouds to the ground, means water fall in the solid or liquid state. Solid means what? Ice and hails, etc., and liquid means rain. Snow, hailstones, rainfall are the major form of precipitation, means snowfall, rainfall and hailstones. So these are the major form of precipitation. See figure 5.1 image. So it is the figure 5.1. Here is the, what is this? Rainfall, and this is hailfall, and this is snowfall. So that is the fog. Okay, now we are going to study the snow. When the temperature in the atmosphere falls below the freezing point, water vapor directly turn into snowflakes. This is called sublimation. So here it is said that when the temperature is reaching to the minus degree, means freezing point, that time water vapor, it turns into snowflakes. And when that clouds cannot carry the snow, means solid form, so that time there is precipitation, snowfall. Here the vapor in the form of gas transform into solid snow. Precipitation in the form of solid particles of snow is known as snowfall. Means see, when there is a less temperature, means the atmosphere, how it form, means freezing point. That time in the air, as I have told you, in the air there is amount of moisture, means हवा के अंदर थोड़ा सा ऑक्सीजन मीन्स पानी रहता है, वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स रहते हैं, हाइड्रोजन. सो व्हेन इट रीचेस टू द हाई एल्टीट्यूड, जब वो ऊंची जगह पर हवाएं बहते बहते ऊंची जगह पर जाती है, दैट टाइम when the air comes in the cool temperature, cool atmosphere, that time condensation means this water droplets convert into solid form, means liquid turn into the solid form. And see, means the clouds is flowing at the high altitude, and now the water droplet turn into the solid form, is turn into the ice flakes. So that time the clouds cannot carry that much weight, so there that time snowfall occur. In high altitude and temperate region, snowfall occurs at the mean sea level, while in tropical areas snowfall occurs at places located higher than the snow line altitude. So here it is said that in the this temperate region, means high altitude region, there is snowfall occurs at the mean sea level, while in tropical areas, and snowfall occur at the high altitude than the snow line altitude. So here it is said that means at the places, means high altitude places, we can find the snowfalls. As snow is in the solid form, it does not flow like water. Layers of snow get deposited. When the snow accumulate on a large scale, then the transport and communication system of the area collapse. People living in those regions have to protect themselves from a frostbite. When the snow melt, the region gets water. So here is said that the snow, it is in the solid form, so it does not flow like water. See, we are having nowadays, we are having rainfall. Then the rain, is it store on the roads and on the roof of our house? No, it does not. It is flowing. If there is a snowfall, then after 1 hour we don't find the water disappear. Where it goes we don't know. So but it is not same with the snowfall. When the snowfall took place, that time snow, it does not flow, it deposited at that place, so it accumulate that place. So snowfall is there, then one layer will form, another layer will form. In this way many layers of snow will deposit at the place. So but that when it become heavy, that time it collapse, and people, they have to protect themselves from the frostbite. And when the snow will melt, that time that region will get water. So you can see here the picture, snow capped mountain and frozen lake. There is a difference between the ice and snow. In areas located at high altitude and high altitudes where the temperature are below 0 degrees Celsius, precipitation occurs in the form of snow. Snow is variable and opaque. This snow accumulates in the form of layers on the top of each other. Because of the pressure form the upper layer, the lower layers of the snow become homogeneous, massive and transparent. Massive transparent snow formed in such a way is called ice. So here it is said that there is a difference between the snow and ice. What is that difference? See, in the areas where the means high altitude, where the temperature is very less, in the minus 0 degree Celsius, that places we can see the precipitation is in the form of snow. And we have seen that snow is not flowing like water, snow is depositing at the place. So there are several layers are formed, one layer, two layer. As the snow is falling, one layer will be prepared there. So in this way, because of the pressure which is created by the upper layers to the bottom layer, lower layer, we can see the transparent and homogeneous type of ice is made. So that is called ice. When temperature drops below freezing point, a layer of ice form on the lake surface, and this layer floats on the surface of reservoir. This ice is not related to snowfall directly. Now see here, it is the picture of snowfall. So we can see the snow is deposited here. Now see, hail. When there is a lot of heat on earth's surface, the upper air is upward air flow at great speed. Because of the upward flow, the temperature of the air reduces and the condensation of water vapor takes place. So here it is said that on the daytime, on the earth's surface, there is a lot of heat. So due to heat, the air become very light, and that air is flowing upward and upside as the temperature is reducing. So their condensation process take place, and that air vapor will convert into, means the vapor will convert into this water. Dark clouds are formed because of the upward movement of air. So as the air will go up and up, see, due to the heat, the air become light, and that air is flowing high, means upward. And when it will go very high, that time temperature is very less, and due to that, the gas or the water droplets which is formed in the clouds, means in the air, so that will convert into solid. So see, because of upward movement of air, these water droplets go to higher altitude. Their solidification of these droplets occur. So these water droplets convert into solid. So solidification occur and hailstones are formed. So now see, now you see the condition of upside. So what is the picture upside? Means the water droplets have converted into snow, means and that is in the form of hail, means हम गारा बोलते गार. So that much load cannot carry by the cloud, means that that is the different size. Some hails are very big, some hails are small. So in this way hailstones are formed. As the hailstones are heavy, they fall toward the ground, but because of the frequent upward flow of air, they are repeatedly taking upward. There, a new layer of snow encapsulates the hell. This happens quite a few times, hence concentric layer are formed while the hell grows in size. So what is said that here, when the hell they form, but due to the frequent upward flow of air, जो हेल है नीचे आ रहे हैं लेकिन नीचे से कंटिन्यूस वो हवा ऊपर जा रही है, एंड ड्यू टू दैट द हेल स्टोन साइज इज इंक्रीजिंग. These big heavy hailstones fall rapidly to the ground because of gravity. We call the precipitation of this type as hail shower. Because of hail, crops may get destroyed and loss of life and property may also occur. So here it is said that heavy hails are falling on the earth because of the gravity, and that hails are, as I told you, the different size. Some hails are very big and some hails are small. So, and that hails, when they heat on the earth, that time the force is very high. So due to that, crops may fail, or many times it is a loss of life and property also. Think about it. We use a raincoat or umbrella to protect ourselves from rainfall. What will you use to protect yourself from severe hailstorms? So it is the question, you have to think on it. Hails occur in summers in India, Africa, and in some parts of Southeast Asia. Hails do not occur in equatorial areas because of the heat in atmosphere. Hails do not occur in cold zones because of lack of upward flow. So here it is said that in India and some part of South Africa and Southeast Asia, we find the hail fall. But in the equatorial areas there is no hail fall, because in that area, equator areas, we know that daytime the temperature is very high, and due to that suppose hail form, then also it will melt at the atmosphere because of the heat. It will not convert into solid, the water will not convert into solid. And in the cold area, means cold zone, there also hailstones will not find, because the flow of air is not going upward. Now let try this. Let us make rain. Gather the following materials: a vertical glass container with metal lid, nail, hammer, hot water, ice cubes, and handful of salt. Take the container with the metal lid. Remove the lid. Hit the lid on the upper side at a number of points with a nail and the hammer. Take care that the lid does not get any holes because of this. Next, fill 1/3 of the container with steamed water, not boiled, just steamed water. Now put the lid on the container and close it tightly. Take care that the steam in the container should not go out. On the lid, put ice cubes, handful of rock salt, and little water. Then, so here one practical is given, you have to do it. Observe the container, experience rain. Note, it may take 10 to 15 minutes for rain to occur. So here is picture is given. The students, they have tried. They took the one container, they took the steam water, and they upside they kept the ice. Then see here, due to heat, the air become light, and it will go up and up, and as it will reach to the here near the this container where is the ice, so because of the cool temperature upside, condensation process will take place, and then water droplets will fall. So it requires 10 to 15 minutes. Now geographical explanation. As the vapor in the container is light, it travels upward. Because of heat, the vapor it become light and it travel upward. As the lid is tightly closed, the vapor cannot escape. Because of the ice cubes above the lid, condensation of the vapor occurs. Consequently, water droplets form from the vapor accumulate on the inner side of the lid. Because of the punches on the lid, these droplets gather together and fall down as drops. During rainfall, similar process happens in the atmosphere on large scale. So here it is said that by the practical we can prove that how the rainfall occurs. Same with that, as the student they have done practice on the small jar container and it is tightly closed by the lid. Again upside ice cubes they kept. Due to that condensation process take place, same thing happen, because daytime that we are having the high temperature, heat is there. Due to heat, the air become light and it flew upward. As it reached to the upward altitude, high altitude, their temperature is less. So due to that condensation process take place, means how, because the air it will come in the contact with the cool air, and due to that the precipitation will take place. Now we will see the rainfall. We generally get water in the form of rainfall. The temperature of the air with the water vapor reduce when it goes higher. So see here it is said that the temperature of the air with the water vapor reduce when it reach to the higher, means जब ज़मीन पर हवा होती है तब उसका टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा होता है. When it reaches upward high altitude, that time temperature reduce. Condensation of the vapor occurs. Clouds form when the condensed water droplets and dust particles accumulate. So see upside, clouds form when the condensed water droplet and dust particles accumulate. The water droplet increase in size. When they cannot float in the air anymore because of their weight, they come down as rainfall. So here it is said that there is moisture in the air. So in the daytime there is heat. Suppose there is one ocean, and on that ocean, because of the sun rays, that water vapor will take place, and in the air there is amount of moisture, and as the air is flowing upward, so when it reach to the high altitude, there it will come in the contact with the cool air, cool temperature, and that time that water droplets it will miss the whatever the moisture is there in the air, that will convert into water droplet, and the cloud cannot float that much weight. उतना मीन्स वो क्लाउड के अंदर अभी वेपर वाटर में कन्वर्ट हो गया. अभी पानी का वज़न वो क्लाउड ज़्यादा दूर तक ऊपर तक नहीं लेकर जा सकते हैं. तो वो क्लाउड होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ द क्लाउड, वाटर होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ द क्लाउड रिड्यूस, एंड दैट टाइम rainfall take place, means the water droplets start to fall, that precipitation take place, it is called rainfall. Now we will see the type of rainfall. Conventional rainfall. How the conventional rainfall occurs in equatorial areas. Equatorial areas means what? The equator is passing, and that on that equatorial area the sun rays are perpendicular, straight sun rays are falling, and due to that there is a lot heat. The surface get heated because of the sun's heat, and air near is also gets heated. As it gets heated, it spread and become lighter and moves upward. So due to the heat, the air spreads and it become lighter and it moves upward. The air cools down when it goes upward. The moisture holding capacity of the cold air is less. Consequently, condensation of the water vapor occurs and rainfall occur. In equatorial areas, such type of rainfall occurs almost daily in afternoon. Rainfall is accompanied by lightning and thunder. The Congo basin of Africa and Amazon basin in the South America experience convectional rainfall. Such a rainfall occurs in a very limited areas in the world. So here it is said that in the equatorial area, daily in the afternoon there is rainfall. So which type of rainfall? Convocational rainfall. How it take place? Because of the heat, the air become lighter and the air is floating upward and upside. At the high altitude the temperature is less, so whatever moisture is there in the air, it will convert into the water. Condensation process will take place. The water holding capacity of the clouds is reduced at the cool place, high temperature, so that's why rainfall is taking place. So these type of convocational type of rainfall we find in the Amazon basin in South America and Congo basin of Africa. So see this type of, now we will see the next. Figure 5.4, convocational rainfall in this way. So from the earth, due to heat, the air will float upside, and upside high altitude the temperature is less, so these whatever the moisture is there in the air, so it will convert into water, and these clouds cannot carry that much weight. You take the, for example, the sponge, you fill the you put the sponge in water and try to carry up and up, you will find जैसे जैसे आप उसको ऊपर ऊपर लेके जाओगे उसमें से पानी नीचे गिरेगा. So same with the clouds also. The water holding capacity of the cloud is less at the in the cold temperature, so that's why these convocational type of rainfall occurs. Because of the convocational rain process, such type of rainfall occur in the afternoon in equatorial areas, but why doesn't it rain in afternoon in the oceans, oceanic areas or equatorial belt? So you have to give the answer why there is no rainfall in the equatorial belt or equatorial areas we can find in the afternoon time, but oceanic area why it does not. So you have to answer. Now oreography, what is the oreographic rainfall, that we will study. Winds coming from lake or sea are moisture loaded. They are obstructed by the high mountain range coming in their way. They start going upward along the slope of mountain. The temperature of these winds drop and condensation occurs and rainfall takes place. So here it is said that see, winds coming from the lake और सी आर मॉइस्चर लोडेड. जब हवाएं समुंदर पे से या लेक पे से बहती है तब उस हवाओं में मॉइस्चर होता है, and that moisture it is abstracted by the mountains, means when the air will go upward, and suppose there is mountain, so that clouds cannot cross the mountain. जैसा ही वो clouds कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम mountain पे ऊंचा 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 जाए और माउंटेन को क्रॉस करें, बट as the moisture as the clouds are trying to go upside, that time in the slope area the temperature also less and the wind drop the water, so rainfall takes place there. You see, thus because of the obstruction of mountain, this type of rainfall occurs. The windward side of the mountain gets more rain. Amount of vapor in the air reduce after crossing the mountain and the moisture holding capacity of the air increases. The leeward side of the mountain gets lesser rainfall and hence this area is identified as the rain shadow area. See figure 5 point A and B. Now we will see the first 5.A. So see, from the sea, so this is the blue color, it is the sea. When the wind is blowing from the sea, so that wind is having moisture, the wind is full of moisture, and as the wind is flowing up and up, so when the wind is going upside, when the clouds are as it reaches upside, upside there is, at the high altitude there is less temperature, so that vapor will convert into water, and these clouds एज दे आर मूविंग अप साइड, सो इस क्लाउड्स के अंदर वाटर है. अभी इतना सारा वजन लेकर वो क्लाउड्स ऊपर नहीं उड़ सकते. That time the clouds that release the water, so these windward side gets lot of rainfall. And when अभी इस क्लाउड्स यहाँ पर एम्प्टी हो गए, यहाँ पर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बारिश हो गई, अभी उस क्लाउड्स की वाटर होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी बढ़ जाती है. when the because of these obstacle, there is a heavy rainfall in the windward side. what is the condition of the leeward side? See, अभी यहाँ पर बारिश होगी, अभी वो क्लाउड्स हल्के हो गए, एंड दैट क्लाउड्स आर मूविंग टू द अनदर साइड, इट इज़ द लीवर्ड साइड. सो लीवर्ड साइड वी कैन फाइंड very less rainfall, so that's why this region is called rain shadow region. So here, can you tell, observe the horizontal profile of the Maharashtra in figure 5.5b and answer the following questions. 5.5b. So this we have to identify and we have to give the answers of the what type of rainfall occur in Maharashtra. So you have to see the picture. Which type of rainfall is found in Maharashtra? Convocational rainfall. Next is given this Oreographic rainfall. Because some places we are having Oreographic rainfall because we are having the mountains in our Maharashtra. See here, Sahyadri hills are there. That region, this region we can find Oreographic rainfall because of this Sahyadri hills. The clouds are abstracted and there is a rainfall took place. In Maharashtra plain we are having convocational rainfall.